Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Stellaris. Since the recording of the last video, there has been a major update, and this has changed a number of things, but considering that this is an old save file, I don't know how much those things are going to affect this older game. For instance, one of the things I saw in the patch notes was the removal of embassies, but I still see indicators of races having embassies with each other. But if I click on a race and hit communicate, I no longer see an option to do anything with an embassy, although this guy's in my federation, so maybe that's not the right choice. Maybe if I select these guys who are in a protectorate with me, again, I don't see an option to do anything with embassies, even though I still see the embassy indicator. So maybe that will sort itself out once we start the game up here. But just keep that in mind that this is shortly after the patch, and we'll have to see how that affects gameplay, and there may be some effects.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh, okay, so we're already seeing something happen here. Migration treaty proposal. So this is between the Space Turtles and the Bothrians. Okay, and I did see that was something we could do. Might as well do it. Another thing I think I saw with the patch notes was that open borders are pretty much automatic for the most part. But if we come over here, we could do the offer migration treaty. And what this does, our populations will be able to freely move between both empires. This will increase their trust of us by plus 0.25 each month, up to a maximum of 50. So this is the mechanic that they added in, was a trust mechanic to replace the embassy mechanic. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we might as well do that with our other Federation members. So we'll offer a migration treaty here. And we'll offer another one with the Space Turtles. Alright. I still think that's interesting. This is the original race down here. And then this is the race that shows up. I wonder if that's the director. Maybe that's the reason why. They had this race in their empire, and they got voted in or whatever to being the president, director, emperor, or whatever. And that's why this picture is being shown. Could be. In any case, let's go ahead and start time here. And get back into the war. Which there shouldn't be much more to go here. Ooh. Alright, so this is probably all the acceptance of the migration treaties. Oh, actually, migration treaties with a lot of different races going on. As the new mechanic is starting to fire off here. And I don't remember, I think I was landing troops on this planet. Is that going on? Yeah, there was a combat going on.
Situation log updated. Enemy planet secured.
All right. Now that should be all of the war goals, but it looks like since that patch, maybe we lost this war goal. These could be Marines here coming to take this planet away from me. Oh, no, they're just Corvettes. But they are bombarding. And I am going to have to deal with that. But I am noticing that the victory percentage has actually gone down since the last video. Alright, so boop. 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 Yeah, they're not willing to take it right now because the demands outmatch the war score. And there we get a summary of that. And the length of the war hasn't been too long. It was a pretty short war because my fleet's pretty dominant here. Alright, so let me grab my main fleet. And send it down over here so that we can deal with this other fleet. We might be blowing some stuff up along the way. But these are mostly science ships and construction vessels. And my other fleet's watching over the capital to make sure they don't come in and retake it, which they keep trying to do with Marines. Then we're aware of a small fleet here. I do like one of the interface changes here. You can actually see military ships by this little symbol next to the ship. So I know these are civilian ships here, and these are military ships. That's good to know. All right.
Construction complete.
So definitely improvements are going on for the game since last we played. And over here, we're just waiting for the Marines to repair themselves.
Construction complete.
Okay, more messages there.
Station under attack.
All right, let's take a look at that. All right, so this is, again, they keep jumping in here, but I have this defensive station. Actually, I don't know officially what it's called. The fortress, which is pretty powerful, honestly.
Situation log updated.
Where's my main fleet? Oh, is it there? I thought my smaller fleet was there. Where? So I'm sending a 4K stack to go. All right, well, we'll switch that up, because that is not the right action to do. And instead, we'll send these guys over there, and we'll send this fleet over here. All right, my mistake. Are they sending more ships, or is that ship going somewhere else? I'll have to keep an eye on that. Who did I have selected before and told to go over there? Now I'm... Alright. Hopefully I didn't select this fleet down here and test. No, okay. Alright, so these guys are leaving. Those guys are leaving. That's the one thing that's annoying about wormholes, is you never know when they're going to pop up. I'm not worried about holding onto that planet right this second, because my allies' fleet is there. I don't know where the wormhole jump's going to happen. Alright, so I could come into this system and blockade it. Let's grab the big fleet and send it over here, because they evacuated. Looks like they're coming over to this star system. Okay. Alright, so this is just alliances and things. It's nice that we're actually getting notifications for this. Alright, so initially the alliance broke up, but then they got a non-aggression pact between them. Yeah, so they jumped in there.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Come over here and blow up this. I don't think I'm going to land troops.
Fleet engaged.
At least that's not the plan.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay. Let's just take a look at the planets and make sure I'm not missing anything here. It would mostly be on this planet that I need to pay attention. And I can do something, so let's go ahead and upgrade the power plant. If I wasn't missing out on so many energy credits, which is right now the biggest problem I'm facing, it would be a little bit easier.
Situation log.
Out of curiosity, what's hurting me the most? Ship maintenance is the highest from what I can see. And then station maintenance is the next highest. Then building maintenance, then army maintenance, then modules and mission expenses. And that mission expense, I think, is me trying to enlighten that one race. We do have full resources here, so we probably want to do something about that. Oh, I'm not building anything on test, right? Currently, my fleet consists of 3 battleships, 5 battleships. We have another battleship at home. That's a total of 6. Well, what I would like to do, because my long-term plan is actually, after this is war's over, to prepare for going to war with the Fallen Empire. And that's pretty much going to be my end goal for this series. If I can beat the Fallen Empire here that kicked my ass earlier, I'll call that a victory. Because right now, my empire is the biggest, most dominant empire. And if I can beat that Fallen Empire, I think I've proven myself as the victor of this play session. So, on test, we do have a cruiser assembly yard. Did I get that one module that was a fleet academy? Yes, I did. So this gives me modifiers to weapon damage, evade chance, and things like that. So I'm going to build this first. Then I'm going to build a bunch of cruisers. So let's get going on that. And I'll leave it at that for now. And that gets rid of some of the resources that are piled up. Okay, so that's the sabotage. They need that. Okay, and there's lots of debris. I'm trying to pick that up with my one science vessel, so I'm not worried about the debris right now. Okay, let's go back to the fleet action.
Station under attack.
All right, so this is now a more threatening fleet, but in theory, the fortress will prevail. So let's watch this fight. Oh, they're attacking my stations here, which are also fighting. They might blow this one up.
Situation log updated.
But they jumped out. Interesting. All right. We have a fleet. They're definitely massing fleets, and then now they're jumping in another fleet in there that's weaker. Okay. And this fleet has done what I set it out to do, which was blow up stuff. Let's come over here. I don't know where this fleet's going. I could make a guess and guess that they're going up here somewhere, which it may be the case. Oh, speaking of things that we can do, embark. Grab the transports here. And we'll send them over here for now. All right. Guess we might as well just jump to the next sector and blow more stuff up.
Station under attack.
Oh, we did do some. And then this is just that station under attack again. And again, it's hammering the fleet that came in here. I wonder if that's the same fleet.
Engaged. Research complete. Situation log updated.
All right, so they're getting decimated here.
Situation log updated.
Okay. Oh, we got research. All right. I might as well put that in place while I'm thinking about it. So that would be under policies. And oh, that's interesting. I forgot about that. Maybe I have to wait because all right, anyway, all right, food production, hydroponic farms, pretty much the same thing. What does this do? It reduces xenophobia, it gives habitability. It gives us alien migration attraction. Well, that sounds pretty cool. It's a cheaper tech, so we'll do it. And then go back here. So this should be a policy. I'm not seeing it, though. Should be a policy to... Let's see if it's in here somewhere. Oh, yeah, a policy. Right. Okay, so... Leadership. Probably under here. No? Leader enhancement. That's what we want. So selected lineages makes recruitment costs go up, but it gives me later lifespan and leader skill levels up. Yes. All right. Good stuff. All right. So they're there now. I don't really know why they're there. Okay. And the fleet already probably blew up everything that was in this sector worth blowing up. So let's move on to the next sector that's worth blowing up. I would like to blow this up because it's an outpost. We'll take things one at a time. We'll come over here, blow up any stations that are over there, and then come over here and blow this up.
Debris analyzed. Hostile fleet engaged. Station under attack.
All right, that's probably in here again. Small fleet just got annihilated. All right, good stuff.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so they're going up there. Now they're fighting my ally, so I'm not really worried about that too much. Okay, so you come over here, blow that up.
Construction complete. Hostile fleet engaged.
All right. Over there. And the science ship still has things to do, so that's good.
Situation log updated.
All right. That's a little bit different. It has the arrow there, even though... I mean, it can be upgraded because I have the tech, I guess, is what it's trying to show me there, but I can't because I don't have this upgraded yet, and I don't have this upgraded yet because I don't have the population to upgrade it. That's interesting. As a matter of fact, what's the population at right now? 8? We'll have 9 soon. If I did a robot pop, we'd get that quicker, but as we can see, energy credits are running low, and that's something I probably need to do something about. So let's go into the contact screen here. Let's first talk to the Bothrians and offer them a trade deal. And I need energy credits for sure. And they say no. I don't know why they're saying no, but they're saying no. All right. Go on to the next empire and communicate. Offer trade deal. Energy credits. And I've been hitting these guys up with a lot of energy credits. That's probably why they're saying no. Okay. Let's go to the next empire on the list. Can I get some energy credits? All right, they're willing to do it. All right, they can't give me any more than 600, though. All right. No. Oh, wow, we have to trade them a lot. They've definitely changed the diplomacy stuff, for sure. Okay. The problem with getting a fleet that's able to beat the Fallen Empire is I really can't afford to upkeep it right now. All right, get over there.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Blow stuff up for me.
Situation
Man,
log
the range on
updated.
that, on those tachyon lances is pretty long. I mean, I'm already hitting them.
Situation
All
log
right,
updated.
that's all I wanted. Let's jump over here now. I'd very much like to blow that up. Oh. I guess we jump on this automatically, huh? All right.
Debris analyzed. Hostile fleet engaged.
That was quick.
Situation log updated.
All right. And we just gave our ally that bit of space because the outpost is no longer there. Alright, I guess we come over here and try and take planets that are over here. It'd be nice if I could meet up with one of these fleets. I might be able to if they stop here. Oh, I must have jumped on top of somebody.
Situation log updated.
Might get them. Let's see if I can get them before they jump out.
Science ship under attack.
Uh-oh. How are they under attack? This is a construction ship. Construction ships can't attack me, can they? Says there's a Corvette here. Well, looks like I'm gonna lose a science vessel then. Oh, there it is. I see it. Because it doesn't let me retreat. It's gonna take days before that happens. Oh, maybe I'll be able to do it here. Before it blows up. Alright. Probably need to set that science vessel to evasive now. If they're going to be sending military ships around. Alright. I didn't manage to catch these guys, so we'll just send the fleet over here. And the transport fleet. Which of these planets is better fortification-wise? Yeah, this one. Okay. Grab this fleet. Go there. Just enter orbit for now. You, come over here. Okay. I should be pretty much good to go. We'll bombard the crap out of the planet.
Fleet. Research complete.
I would prefer that you'd not run that way, but okay. Alright, so what is the AI up to over here? They're just sending ships out to be annoying. Okay. Right now, I have enough of a war goal to technically, or enough war score to get the demands. Actually, no. Not quite. I misremembered that. Okay.
Science ship under attack.
Evading hostile fleet.
Alright, so we've got implant malfunctions. I think we've already got this event. So I just need to clean it up. Let's go to the planet.
Situation log
Pause
updated.
it. Alright, we're over there, huh? Alright, who's the closest science ship? Probably over here. No, that's a construction ship. I have a science ship not doing anything. Over by test, not assisting research. It should have been assisting research. I must have made a mistake there. Oh well. You come over here and do this research project so we get that out of the way. Alright. When the fleet shows up, I can stop bombarding. Unfortunately, I can't choose the bombardment. Oh! I have research that I got done that I missed. That was that really cheap research tech. Okay. So this is just an enhancement of that leader enhancement. I would say either the army, the nerve dampers, or the aggressive conditioning. Either of those would be good, as we are doing a lot of ground combat lately. I'll take the damage. Okay. Come on, fleet. Get in there and bombard. Get this war over with. Alright. That should be high enough now. Still saying no because of the length of the war. That's annoying. Oh well. Come over here and start bombarding. It's already selected at the higher bombard rate. Got a nice big fleet. Alright, so what do we got going on here? So, reconnaissance footage taken by our observation post above Jorgsay Crop have confirmed the construction of several new military bases and radar facilities on the planet's surface, all under the control of the supranational anti-alien task force recently founded by the Klagians. We're seeing an unprecedented level of cooperation between their nation states, and our abduction flights are now being routinely intercepted by atmospheric fighters belonging to this force. Despite our technological edge, their sheer numbers have enabled them to bring down several of our abduction shuttles. Alright. I'm just going to go to that facility, and we'll change it to be less aggressive, I guess. Oh yeah, I don't have control over that. Okay. That's funny, though. That's kind of like XCOM, or reading like XCOM a little bit. Alright, just a little less secretive, because XCOM was obviously a secret organization, whereas this is obviously overt. Alright. Oh, I'm running out of energy credits again, so I gotta... I really don't know what to do about this other than just have my fleet sitting at home. One thing I could do is I could come over to my empire and just go through the list and tell them all to give me financial. Matter of fact, I think I'm taking too heavily from a couple of these guys because they're losing energy credits. Yeah, go this route. Give me energy credits. I need them badly. Matter of fact, it's starting to get to the point where everybody needs to do that. Yeah, even you. And I'm just going to go through and look at who needs minerals. So you guys need minerals. And you guys need minerals. Anything that's 3,000 or above, I'm happy with. Okay. Let's continue here. Take a look at the planet. Alright, so this is going to take a while, it looks like. Okay, so the one science ship that ran away, where are you? Okay. Hey. Oh, so you're over there. Okay. Come over here. Start working on this stuff. You know, it's I was about to say it's possible that they built their space station back, but no, I control that, so never mind. There we go. You know, I wonder if he's going to run away because of the station presence. Kind of annoying either way you look at it. So I took him off of evasive, in case that was what was going on. Alright. This should be down soon. You know, I think I'm going to be impatient here and just tell him to land. By the time they started landing, it was taken down anyway. So there's quite a bit of defenses here, but it looks like we're mowing through them pretty quickly. Oh, shoot. Energy credits ran out. Alright, so I gotta go talk to somebody about that. Let's see if we can get more out of them. No, they won't give me any. And a lot of the other races were unwilling. Let's talk to these guys. We haven't talked to them yet. Energy credits. Instant transfer. Okay, they're willing. See how much they'll be willing to give me. Alright, so about 700. I will give you minerals to go along with that. Now, of course, I can talk to people. Oh, they're willing to do it for less, huh? Alright, we'll confirm. And I might as well talk to other people here. Doesn't have to be within my alliance, obviously. But most of these guys hate me. Alright, we'll talk to these guys. Alright. Trade deal. I would like all of your energy credits, please. Okay. Oh, actually, you're still willing to give that out? Keep going, keep going. Yeah. Alright. Good, and now I'll give you some minerals. I have plenty of minerals. We can make this work. Alright, it's almost positive. There we go. Alright, good stuff. There we go. That gets rid of the mineral, not mineral, energy shortage. This is the really big penalty. Honestly, my empire is being propped up by that one director that was giving me a 15% bonus, and once he died, I'm pretty much been screwed. Alright, so this looks like it's about to fall. And when it falls, I think
Enemy planet secure.
Alright. Let's see if he's willing to talk now. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, good. We get all our word goals here. I wonder what this does. I don't know what that does. Alright, well, in any case, we got our... Okay, for a second there, I was like... Borders didn't change, but it took a little second to... Alright, so they took the demands. Alright, so planets are starving. I have too many planets. But we can fix that. I used to be able to have 5 planets. They must have rebalanced that. Alright, that was probably something that was heavily affecting me for energy credits. Well, we'll deal with this very quickly. The first thing I'm going to do, their color's so similar to mine, it looked like that was part of my border, is add stuff to sectors. So we want the Vascog sector, this one, manage. And you can have this and this. I'm keeping that because I need the energy credits. And I'll let you have this. Oh, wait, that's not a planet. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that deals with part of it. Then we're going to give these guys here to this sector. So let's do that. So this is the arcade, that sector. Go, Bakongi. Energy sector. You can have that. And just to make your everything simpler, give you this and this. I'll hold on to this for now. Okay. Close. So that did deal with some of my energy credit loss. Okay. Fleet. Come on over. You test. Hang out. Other big fleet. Come over to test. Hang out. We're going to merge all the fleets together as soon as we can. I know it makes more strategic sense to have the fleet spread out, but last time I did that, it took so long to form up the fleet when I needed to fight the Fallen Empire that I got stomped, in my opinion, a little bit faster than I would have normally, but I could be wrong on that assertion. And then I'm hoping that helped with some of the energy credit loss. Okay. The Bothrians left the Federation. So does that mean the Federation broke up? Yeah, so there's only 3 members now. Interesting. I wonder why that happened. Let's take a look at that. So what's affecting there? We still have the embassy thing, even though embassies aren't a thing. This may actually really hurt my relations with a lot of these empires because the embassy bonus is going to decline. Well, the trust is still building. In any case, I think it's a good point to put a cut in the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.